Early morning, you have to see the blackness. Maybe this is the last class of this week. Okay? So today, as I already told you, we are supposed to talk on cerebellum. Cerebellum is a part of the central nervous system, part of the brain. Very important part of the brain. In Bengali we call it locomostisco. And cerebral and hemispheres together, that is called guru mostisco. That is big brain. Guru mostisco means big brain, cerebellum. And at the back, locomostisco or little brain. Sitting on the occipital fossa. No? Ideally, does a lot of work. Now, this cerebellum is attached to the brainstem. Brainstem part continued with the cerebral hemisphere, cerebral hemisphere, guru mostisco. So, it has three parts: the midbrain, then the pons, and then the medulla oblongata. The lowermost part is medulla oblongata, above that pons, above that midbrain. This is cerebellum. Brainstem, medulla oblongata, pons, midbrain. And the cerebellum is connected with the medulla oblongata, peduncle, inferior surface peduncle, with the pons, another peduncle, middle cerebellar peduncle, and the midbrain, another peduncle, superior cerebellar peduncle. By means of three peduncles, the cerebellum is connected with the brainstem. The uppermost with the midbrain, known as superior cerebellar peduncle. The middle with the pons, that is the middle cerebellar peduncle, and the lower with the medulla oblongata, that is the inferior cerebellar peduncle. Now, the different parts of the cerebellum. Longitudinal groups include 9 lobes or the wings. What I call the wings? 9 lobes of the wings. What do you know?
When I was a student, the first year or second year, I couldn't remember these. So I tried to create some, what is that? mnemonic. And I created my own mnemonic. Nobody knows it till now, and I don't know to disclose it even now. You create your own mnemonics. Lingula septum palpate neck like cornea pupil filament uvula ocular nodular but kita say nodule. Okay, together it is called ocular nodular. And what about this? This is called ala. A-A-H. Ala sector is taken off from there are two alas. This is also two alas on the right side and the right side. Then lobulus simplex. Next is quadrangular lobule. Quadrangular lobule. Quadrangular, maybe about quadrangular area. Then this is lobular simplex. Then anterior lobe over, anatomical anterior lobe over. Of the sides ala and quadrangular lobule. Beside ecline, there is lobular simplex. Beside folium, folium. Filia, semilunar, support semilunar is there. Lobule. Then next will be, then easily you can say inferior semilunar lobule. Superior semilunar lobule, inferior semilunar lobule. Superior is by the side of folium, inferior by the side of tuber. Beside pyramid or pyramid, there is bivextral lobule. Bivextral lobule, it is not actually the last, but we call it last. There is another, and that is what is uvula? In anatomy, uvula is something which is present other than the cerebellum. You know, a soft object substance hanging from the posterior margin of the soft palate. Soft palate, hard palate, then soft palate. And the posterior margin, something is hanging in the middle of the posterior margin of the soft palate, and that is called uvula. In Bengali we call it algae. I don't know in Hindi what it is called. It was Hindi? No Hindi person. So it's same way as algae. Tonsil of two sides. So two sides, there are two tonsils. Uvula, very easy to do. So, anterior to posterior,
Lingula, central lobe, calmen, that is in the vermis. Decline, podium, tuber, pyramid, uvula and medule. And on the side, rest of the cerebellum, lingula nothing. As I said, it is protruding like a tortoise head. So nothing on the sides. But central lobe it is ala, calmen, quadrangular lobule, decline, lobular simplex, podium, superior septular lobule, tuber, inferior cerebellar lobule, pyramid, bilateral lobule, uvula tonsil, and nodule, copular lobule. That is copular lobule. It is not a part of the vermis, neither is it a part of the main body. It is separate by a subclass fission known as posterolateral fission. This is the posterolateral space. First fission is fistula prima. So this is very easy anatomical subdivisions of the cerebellum. I am telling about it because it is good if you know about it before we start physiology. Now, apart from this anatomical subdivision, there is also a phylogenetic division of cerebellum. What do you mean by the term phylogenetic? That is evolution. Evolution wise, which one comes first, which one comes next? Evolution and development both mimic each other. Who say ontogeny repeats phylogeny? Yes, Haeckel's law, ontogeny repeats phylogeny. That means whatever development, gradual development we find in the race which occurs in thousands of years, same evolution or development we find in a matter of 9 months in the embryological development, during embryological development. In 9 months, the development that we find that is mimicking the development in the whole race, how the human race was developed. Lower and upper lower, starting from unicellular. This is the according to phylogenetic. So what is anatomical development? The oldest part is called the artificial. Artificial very old. Next comes paleocerebellum. The last is called neocerebellum. It is the phylogenetic division of the cerebellum. Archi means very old, paleo also means old. But to make a difference, the very old, the oldest we call archi, and the next we call paleo. But both means older. New means new. New, latest developmentally is called new cerebellum. Just like in Deca and Desi, no, both Deca and Desi means 10. But when you calculate, when you do maths, Deca means more than 10 times. 10 decagram means 10 gram. And Desi means
Then grand result one dekha. But both dekha and desi meaning same. But in mathematics we have used like. Similarly, physiology, articerebellum means oldest, paleo means not so old but old, and new means new. But you have to corroborate it with anatomical condition. What is articerebellum? Tell me anatomical. Examiner may ask, and you may also all your friends may ask, what is ossification? You have already done the anatomical surface. The lingula and the oculo-radicular lobe together with the oldest part, that is the articerebellum. ARCHI. Articerebellum is very easy to remember. The lingula, the head of the cortex, and the oculo-radicular lobe. Two wings at the back, that first part of the cell. So, this together makes articerebellum. The articerebellum means lingula plus oculo-radicular lobe. Now, what is cerebellum then? Now, one after another, liquid over articerebellum. Central lobe, palate, pyramid, uvula. Two from the anterior lobe, central lobe and palate, two they are there. And posterior lobe, not the first three, but the last two. As the articerebellum, the very much first and the very much last, that we have taken articerebellum. And paleo-cerebellum, central lobe palmate is there, plus tuber, epidermis, anterior epidermis, not tuber, epidermis and uvula, that's all. Epidermis and uvula. Central lobe plus palmate plus epidermis plus uvula. Central lobe plus palmate from the anterior lobe, epidermis and uvula from the posterior lobe. Next comes neo-cerebellum. Obviously the rest, so there is no other cerebellum. Rest means uvula over, central lobe over, palmate over. Decline, podium, tuber. Decline plus podium plus tuber. Decline, podium, tuber. Cerebellum, these two are here. These two are cerebellum. By now, you have already reached it. You don't have marks so far, but because you are all very highly intelligent, I'm sure you will mark all very quickly. Superior cerebellum peduncle. You know what are the connecting cerebellum with the midbrain, middle cerebellar peduncle, connecting cerebellum with the pons, inferior cerebellar peduncle, connecting cerebellum with the medulla. Now, what are the fibers there? Superior. Talking about the cerebellar peduncle,
inferior. Inferior cerebellum peduncle connects with midbrain, connects with pons, connects with medulla. This much is easy, you all know. Fibers. Fibers. Which fibers are present in the superior cerebellar peduncle? This issue can be learned in asking physiology exams. Contains only efferent fibers. Fibers coming out from the cerebellum, from the superior cerebellar peduncle. We don't find any fiber coming from the midbrain, but all fibers going towards the midbrain. So only efferent fibers. Only efferent fiber type. And what about the middle? Middle connects with the middle cerebellar peduncle, connects cerebellum with the pons. Good, very good. And it carries only afferent fiber from the portine middle. No afferent. Afferent only from the portine. Because there are not so many fibers, so it is very easy to remember the fibers present in different peduncles. So what about the inferior? Inferior connects with the medulla. It contains both apparent and efferent. So apparent comes from the various nuclei in the medulla and in the spinal cord. Apparent from medulla and spinal cord. Efferent. There are both apparent and efferent. Superior, only efferent. Inferior, only apparent. Middle and inferior, both apparent and efferent. Apparent coming from various nuclei in the medulla oblongata and spinal cord, and efferent to the vestibular. Efferent to the vestibular. No, medulla there is a nucleus which gets impulses, connections from the vestibular apparatus to the vestibular nuclei in the medulla oblongata. From there we get to there we receive, so that the vestibular activities are modified. You know, most important you already know, though I have not taught, but you already know, most important function of cerebellum is balance and equilibrium. And vestibular apparatus also gives us lots of information about balance and equilibrium. So cerebellum has to influence the vestibular nucleus. Cannot go directly to the vestibular apparatus. It goes to the vestibular nucleus where there is coordination from the inputs of the vestibular apparatus and from the inputs from the cerebellum. these inputs together will go to the brain, cerebral cortex, to thalamus, and from cerebral cortex, fiber will come to the back to the cerebellum, and they will give instruction to this to that. What is the difference between balance and equilibrium? Is it different? I don't think whether in English language there is any difference, but physiologists have made a difference. By balance we mean when you are standing, when you are not walking or doing any work. Even then, we need to have muscles working. Lots of muscles are working. He also serves, that's why he also serves to only stands and kneels. You see that prizes are given. The principal, the head of the problem, then the prize. But one girl stands with a this, that, this, with the prizes in it. You stand and then come give it to this bucket, give it fire, contact and give it. But he also serves. God also is working. So, you may also call it, some people in physiology call it static equilibrium and dynamic equilibrium. So, what is dynamic equilibrium? That is only equilibrium. And what is static equilibrium? That is balance. Same thing, but the material is somewhat different. Now let us come to the what we see. If you cut the cerebellum, what we see? Because a macroscopic structure. Have you studied adrenal cortex or adrenal gland? Cut the adrenal gland, surrounding cortex, inside medulla, kidney, surrounding renal cortex, inside renal medulla. Here also, cross section like this, is a cortex. This is not called medulla. This is called cortex, but this is called deep cerebellum. Cortex, this is cerebellum, not renal cortex or adrenal cortex. This is cerebellum cortex. Cerebellum cortex and deep cerebellum. The deep cerebellum has no further layering. It contains the deep cerebellar nuclei. Deep cerebellum has four groups of, they are called deep cerebellar nuclei. Because in this issue I started with this, the deep cerebellum, not with the cortex. Deep cerebellum, there are four nuclei. From medial to lateral, unfortunate. It will be easy to remember which one is the medial force and which one. Not D, E, F, G, but D, E, G. D, E, G, F. G and F have alternating. So this is from lateral. Now I have written here medial. This is called the fastigial medial. Or nucleus fastigiae. Some people call it nucleus fastigius. Converting it into adjective, can you put it first? Fastigial nucleus. G for nucleus globosa or globose. Globose nuclei or nucleus globosus. G-L-O-B-O-S-U-S. Globose nucleus or nucleus globosus. And this is medial form, fastigial nucleus or nucleus fastigiae. Then comes E is nucleus emboliformis or emboliformis. Nucleus emboliformis. The last is the dentate nucleus or nucleus dentatus. D-E-N-T-A-T-E, then nucleus or nucleus dentatus. So N-F, N-G, N-E-N. Why it is called dentatus? Shaped like a tooth. Dental. What happens when you have any tooth problem? Go to the dentist. The dentum and tooth are same. It looks like tooth, it just seems like our serrations. Why I have drawn like this? And it is the largest of all the four nuclei. Dentate nucleus dentatus is the largest of all the four nuclei. Nucleus fastigius, nucleus globosus, nucleus emboliformis, and nucleus dentatus. It is serrated, tooth-like appearance. That is why it is called dentate nucleus. Sometimes this middle tooth, nucleus globosus and nucleus emboliformis, sometimes what happens? They are clumped together and make a single nucleus. They are clumped together or they form a lumpy single nucleus, and then it is called nucleus interosseous. Nucleus interosseous. It's not a normal phenomenon, but it happens. What the book say? Nucleus, so I have to say only nucleus interosseous. Now about the cerebellum cortex. This is very difficult to understand. I think in the whole cerebellum chapter, most difficult to understand is connections of the cerebellar cortical nuclei. First we talk about what are the layers.
septum, the middle one, and zona reticulata is the inner root. Here they are called outer molecular layer. Outer molecular layer. And intermediate, that is called the Purkinje cell. The narrowest Purkinje cell layer, and the innermost is called the granular cell layer or simply granular layer. Outer molecular layer, lots of nerve fibers. Lots of nerve fibers. And the Purkinje cell layer is the narrowest. Only one cell thick, though the cells are big. What is the name of the cell? In the Purkinje cell layer, name of the cell of the Purkinje cell layer. Anybody? Purkinje cell. Good, very intelligent. The Purkinje cell, which occupy the Purkinje cell layer. And granular. The outer molecular layer, Purkinje layer, and granular layer. Purkinje cell layer and granular layer. Three layers from outside to inward. And then comes the deep segment. Below that, deep segment. Which contains four nuclei. What are four nuclei? From lateral to medial, dentate nucleus, a multiform nucleus, not a lobus nucleus, and the fastigial. DEGA, not F, from lateral to medial. This also has to be known from lateral to medial. From medial to lateral, FGED. Alex, how do you explain? Now, there are five. I think we can now avoid that. They say the most critical part of cerebellum is to understand the cortical cerebellar cortex. So before you understand, you will first have to know the names of the nuclei. There are five the cerebellar cortex, not the deep cerebellum. I will not start with that. Okay. In older days, when we used to teach, we used to say, no talking in the class. Sometimes teacher teaches, and in the middle sometimes teacher suddenly stops and shouts, no talking. Less noise, silence, keep quiet. Various students he has collected when he comes to the lecture class and uses this every because you do not know what is used there. Nowadays also very We have to go. I have to go to Indore for a training course. I have to go to one place in Gujarat, known as Anand. You know Anand? They also have a model teaching center for medical teachers. So I went there. It was a 1 year course. I attended there. There they say how to teach. They teach us not physiology, but they teach us how to teach. Like the BA course in schools. I also learned is how to teach from my daughter-in-law. I first asked my son, he is a teacher, daughter-in-law also a teacher, BA. I said, teach me how to teach. And my son said, I don't know how to teach. And just somehow or other I passed the BA. So I can't teach. You ask your daughter-in-law. He is a very expert teacher. So my daughter-in-law also gave me long lectures. And I said, it is very good lecture, then she said, it will teach. What is money? Anyway, that's a different thing. Here now we say, don't say don't talk, you say talk. And more you talk, more energetic you are. And talk means discuss. Okay, so keep talking. So what are the 5 nuclear names? First names. Basket. Evidence. Sparking this basket cell. Then what? Granular cell. Then basket cell. GC, GRC, artificial species. Another GC, global cells. Okay, so we call it global cells. And then there is it over glomerulus, like a glomerulus, round cells. They are called glomerulus. We like only this differentiation of this glomerulus cell. We call it gears. Now what about the baskets? Where are the Purkinje cells? Things I cannot recall right now. The moment I recall, I will tell you. Yes, I recall. It's like a star. So it is called scales. Scalar cells. Scalar, why is it called scalar? Then stars. Basket cell is like a basket. Actually, some people say this basket cell, some people say this fiber sections divide and then surround the target organ like a basket. So please remember these 5 types of cells in the cerebellar cortex. Basket cells of BC, anterior cells of GFC, Purkinje cells of PC, glomerular cells of GC, and stellar cells of SC. You remember this very well, not like me. Slowly I was speaking. And below these, there is the deep cerebellar nucleus. Deep cerebellum, deep cerebellar nucleus. What is the deep cerebellar nucleus? Upon the dentate, say falling part is the globus nucleus globosus and they are not in the cerebellar cortex, they are in the deep cerebellum. These are the Purkinje fast cells. Purkinje piece. Then covers the whole length of the Purkinje cell layer of the cerebellum, the middle layer. So we will have from the Purkinje cells, we will have dendrites, we will go to the Purkinje cells, and we will have axon cells. Dendrites, they go up. They go to the level of the deep. Level of the deep. As I told you, Purkinje cells are the biggest cells, most important cells, and they receive two types of fibers. What are the two types of fibers? Which are coming from outside the cerebellum, either through the superior cerebellar peduncle or through the middle cerebellar peduncle or through the inferior cerebellar peduncle. So these fibers are of two types. These fibers classified into two types. They all are incoming fibers, afferent fibers. Or so some are called mossy fibers, some are called climbing fibers. Mossy and climbing. Remember, these mossy fibers and climbing fibers do not originate in the cerebellum. they come from outside the cerebellum and enter the cerebellum through the three pedals. But one peduncle is spared, which is the superior cerebellar peduncle. So superior cerebellar peduncle only efferent fibers, as I told at the beginning. Superior cerebellar peduncle only outgoing fibers. Okay, from the deep cerebellar nuclei, most importantly dentate, because it is the biggest. So they all go outside, they go to the brain, red nucleus, and also to the thalamus. They go to the red nucleus of the midbrain, they go to the thalamus. That we have to remember. Retrolateral nucleus of the thalamus. So these are different fibers. So mossy fibers and climbing fibers. So what do you expect? They are coming towards the cerebellum. Either middle cerebellar peduncle or inferior cerebellar peduncle. Not superior, because superior only outgoing efferent fibers. And inferior cerebellar peduncle, the incoming fibers are going and coming from various nuclei in the medulla oblongata and spinal cord, but most importantly, it gets fibers from the vestibular nuclei. Gets fibers from the inferior cerebellar peduncle, we get fibers from the vestibular nuclei. And the fibers which come from the vestibular nuclei they are called climbing fibers. Only fibers which are coming from the vestibular nuclei, naturally they come from the inferior cerebellar peduncle. Those fibers are climbing fibers. And all other fibers, incoming fibers, coming through the middle cerebellar peduncle, they are called mossy fibers. So there lies the difference between mossy fibers and climbing fibers. Apparent fibers are spinal cord and medulla oblongata, but into vestibular nucleus it are. Second, apparent fibers, of nucleus in medulla and spinal, in medulla and spinal. Among them there is vestibular, and only vestibular incoming fibers, apparent fibers, are called climbing fibers. All other apparent fibers are mossy fibers, whether they come from the red nucleus or they come from the various places. Mossy fibers, they are all mossy fibers. Now these mossy fibers, so let us first draw. Okay, next third step of our demonstration class. I will be talking about the visual motion. Right. That way, that right is that. Gate somewhat. What much about the visual motion. Okay. When you see the innervation, that is the sensory and innervation of the brain, we look that all the muscles of second cranial, that is the inferior
digestive, styloid stapedius, as well as all the muscles of face, platysma, except the facet. Isn't it? This is the motor supply of facial nerve, which is the nerve of second cranium. These fibers are called brainstem. These fibers are called brainstem, that is spatial, visceral, efferent. Brainstem or spatial, visceral, efferent. So two questions rise. Why the facial nerve doesn't supply the masseter muscle, which is very close to its territory? Right? Facial nerve একমাত্র muscle supply করতে পারে আর একটা muscle supply করতে পারে কোনটা ঠিক আছে না ঠিক আছে if you see the development of masseter, if you see the development of masseter, you will find masseter develops as a common mesodermal mass with the other masticatory muscle, that is the lateral pterygoid, medial pterygoid, pectoralis and masseter. Alright? Alright? Common mesodermal mass. And these divisions, that is the lateral pterygoid, medial pterygoid, pectoralis and masseter, these divisions of this common mesodermal mass occurs in accordance with and the division of trigeminal nerve into trigeminal nerve যেমন করে আস্তে আস্তে ডিভাইড করবে, ঠিক আছে, কমন মেসোডার্মাল মাসটা ঠিক সেরকম করে ল্যাটেরাল pterygoid, medial pterygoid, pectoralis আর masseter muscle. What is more important is this masticatory muscles appear late. These masticatory muscles appear late. The muscles of the face, the tongue, the styloid has never target because their functional significance also appears early. But for the masseter, from the chewing component, this functionality is needed much later. Even though এটা কবর ক্লাস থেকে চারটি masticatory muscles আছে, আর মধ্যে এই মাসলগুলো late develop করে. These muscles are developing late because the functional need of this masticatory muscle, especially of masseter, that is the arm grinding muscle. Masseter is the arm grinding muscle. The chin component, arm grinding chin component, functionally appears late, and that's why masseter begins in the prenatal life. Masseter begins like all the basic muscles and the cerebellum muscle, that is soft palate, muscle thinking on. The muscles are like fibers. Like fibers, ring fibers, white fibers. White fibers are the key. Strong community second. ঠিক আছে, the start action এ কাজ করে মানে কনভার্সন হয় আর ইজি ক্যাটেগরি, ঠিক আছে, কন্ট্যাক্টর কম্পোনেন্ট এর ফর্ম করে, ঠিক আছে, where is the red fiber, what does the red fiber do? Red fiber কি করতে পারে, প্রবল সাস্টেইন কন্ট্রাকশন করতে পারে and this category, তাহলে এই যে মাসল গুলো মাসলস অফ ব্রেন and the velociraptor muscle, right, that is soft palate, planning, all these muscles are of white fiber. And what is more important is that some of the muscles do not develop neurovascular junction or the motorically. এই muscleগুলোর মধ্যে কি থাকে না, neurovascular junction বা motorically থাকে. If at all develops into this, here is integration. Then the scientific integration is very good. Why? Their scientific integration is very poor. This is quite other Koreans. by from palate খুব দেয় what even injection ইউজ করে দিল ফার্স্টে ডেভেলপ তাহলে কি হবে অ্যানিউরাল টেম্পোরাল জেনেসিস কি হবে লিখে রাখো অ্যানিউরাল টেম্পোরাল জেনেসিস এবার যখন অ্যানিউরাল টেম্পোরাল জেনেসিস হবে তখন আমরা দেখব যে এই যে ম্যাস্টিকেটরি মাসল মানে ল্যাটারাল এন্ড মিডিয়াল টেরিয়র টেম্পোরাল হিসাব আছে ঠিক আছে এর যে ডেভেলপমেন্টটা হবে সেই ডেভেলপমেন্টটা হবে কি রুডিমেন্টারি ঠিক আছে বাট ওটা ডেভেলপমেন্ট হবে বিকজ দে আর প্রি মানে প্রিনেটালি ওরা প্রোগ্রাম বুঝলেন প্রিনেটালি এবারে এই মাসলটা যখন পোস্টনেটালি র্যাপিড গ্রোথে আসবে বাই 7 ইয়ার্স ঠিক আছে তখন চিকিৎসা ক্যাপাবিলিটিটা আমাদের দরকার হবে তখন এটা র্যাপিডলি ডেভেলপ করবো অ্যাসেপ্ট করবো ঠিক আছে আর কি বলবো তার মাসল সাইড হয় আদার ফেশিয়াল মাসল ওরা আগে ডেভেলপ করবে ঠিক আছে তাহলে ফেশিয়াল মাসলস এর পেরিফেরিতে এসে গিয়েছে ঠিক আছে দ্যাটস হোয়াই হিয়ার সাপ্লাই একটা হচ্ছে ডিফারেন্ট রেসোনাল মাস থেকে আসছে দ্য সেকেন্ড থিং ইজ দ্য অ্যাপিয়ারেন্স ইজ ফাইন রেগুলার neural component that is the neuromuscular element and yes white later ঠিক আছে আরেকটা বলে আছে facial muscles are mostly dimorphic মানে কি dimorphic মানে কি মেয়েদের ক্ষেত্রে এরা স্টেরয়েড সেনসিটিভ টেস্টোস্টেরন সেনসিটিভ কি বলো facial muscles are dimorphic ঠিক আছে most important example is vasectomy is testosterone sensitive কত পার্সেন্ট হয় 50% and the case of female is MYNC fibers MYNC fiber that is the margin unit ঠিক আছে type 2A margin fibers type 2A is 80% testosterone sensitive whether in case of female it is below 50% case of female it is below 50% এবার বুঝতে পারছি যে ফেশিয়াল মাসলস গুলো শুধু মানে সফটনেস আর ফাইবার ক্যারেক্টারটাই ডিফারেন্স হয় ঠিক আছে এর অলসো স্টেরয়েড সেনসিটিভিটি দিকিও তারা ডাইমরফিক ঠিক আছে দেখি type 2 are 80% sensitive in case of male, less than 50% in case of female. Okay, that signifies the complete dimorphic character of the vesicle. But vesicle muscle would be অনেক কোন যেমন কোনটা ইয়েতে পড়তো ডেল্টয়েড septum ঠিক আছে vesicle muscles এর মধ্যে হ্যাঁ এখানে একটা টেকনিক্যাল ব্যাট অ্যানাটমিক্যালি vesicle muscle থাকে সুপারফিশিয়াল মিডল আর ইন্টেরিয়র সে ভাগ করা ঠিক আছে এই ডিপ ফাইবারস গুলো মোস্টলি ফাস্ট অ্যাক্টিং ফাইবার মানে যেটা টাইপ 2 এ বলি ডিপ ফাইবারস গুলো টাইপ 2 এ ফাইবার এবার ইন্টারটেঙ্গিনাস ব্যান্ড রয়েছে ইন্টারটেঙ্গিনাস ব্যান্ড গুলো কি করে ওকে একটা ফাংশনাল কম্পার্টমেন্টে ভাগ করে কিভাবে ভাগ করে ফাংশনাল কম্পার্টমেন্টে মানে কি ইন্ডিভিজুয়াল টেকনিক্যাল ব্যান্ড গুলো সেগুলো অ্যানুয়ালি কন্ট্যাক্ট করে ইন্ডিভিজুয়াল টেকনিক্যাল ব্যান্ড গুলো অ্যানুয়াল কন্ট্যাক্ট করে but what is needed they should contact in coordination with other investigatory muscles কারণ এটা যেমন হবে হবে কি in conjunction with other investigatory muscles contact তাহলে individual but independent continuous contraction সেটাকে কি করতে হবে রুট করতে হবে তো তিনটে ব্যান্ডকে তারপর টেরিগয়েডেশন দুটো ব্যান্ডকে ভিডিও টেরিগয়েডেশন আবার দুটো তিনটে ব্যান্ডকে টেম্পোরালি সেকশনের সাথে কন্ট্যাক্ট করে তবে सेंसर घेतले ठीक आहे सायनॅप्टिक चे मॅच्युरेशन ठीक आहे सायनॅप्टिक मॅच्युरेशनला अंडर करतात कोऑर्डिनेशन इज पूर कोऑर्डिनेशन ठीक आहे किंवा जास्त सायनॅप्टिक मॅच्युरेशन ठीक आहे सायलेंसर মধ্যে কতটা এই ক্যারাক্টারিস্টিক লাইটের আছে সাইলেন্সের মধ্যে কতটা এই ক্যারাক্টারিস্টিক লাইটের আছে এই কার্বোহাইড্রেটটা আছে এইটা নিয়ে we can judge what is the synaptic maturity বুঝলে তিনটি ইম্পর্টেন্ট কথা বলি এক হোয়াইট কালার ডাইমরফিক ক্যারেক্টার animal develop করতে পারে ইন্ডিপেন্ডেন্টলি অ্যানিমালি কন্টাক্ট করতে পারে আর কোঅর্ডিনেশনের জন্য ও সাইলেন্টিক কোঅর্ডিনেশন দরকার কিন্তু সাইলেন্টিক ম্যাচুরিটিটা লো বুঝলেন develops late even after the development of the facial muscles together with that together with the facial muscles thyroid tongue because of development of cornea because the functional development of chewing appears late বুঝলেন ঠিক আছে এইবারে এই কনসেপ্টটা মাথায় রেখে এই কনসেপ্টটা মাথায় রেখে আমাদের কোয়েশ্চন দিয়েছে স্ক্যান নাম সম্পর্কে ঠিক আছে keeping this concept in mind we need to understand the নাম সম্পর্কে একটা পেজ ঠিক আছে স্ক্যান টেকনিকে সম্পর্কে তোমাদের মনে আছে ठीक है और একদম তার মধ্যে চারটে চারটে করে হচ্ছে তোমার সেন্সরি আর ঠিক আছে তাহলে তোমার টেম্পোরাল ট্রান্সফরমেশন তারপর ভিতরে আগে গ্রেট অডিও ঠিক আছে গ্রেট অডিকুলার লেজার অপটিক্যাল এটা অপটিক্যাল আর ঠিক আছে কোলা কোলা এই পার্ট ঠিক আছে এই পার্ট ছেড়ে ঠিক আছে এইবারে আরে এটা কোনটা এই এমন কি ব্যাপার এটা কোনটা আছে Yeah. পায় অটোমেটিক লাইট অটোমেটিক দেখতে পাচ্ছেন ঠিক আছে আচ্ছা আরে বলুন না ওটা আমি মোটর বাস এঁকে দিই মোটর বাস ঠিক আছে পেশেন্ট আপনি এঁকে দিই ঠিক আছে এঁকে দেবো এগুলো পড়ছি অনেক বলে রাখি 5টা 10টা পড়ে নিয়েছি একটু অনেক হ্যাঁ কোশ্চেনগুলো অনেক ঠিক আছে কোশ্চেন অনেকগুলো তারপরে রেট অনেক ঠিক আছে তাহলে কোশ্চেন অনেকগুলো কাছে পড়ে রেট অনেক দ্যাট ইজ 6 7 ঠিক আছে তারপরে রেজাল্ট তারপরে যেটা হচ্ছে তারপরে আরো ঠিক আছে অসিওরিকুলার গ্ল্যান্ডার অসিওরিকুলার মোটর ব্রাঞ্চ অফিসিয়াল এর পেছনে পাঁচটা সেকেন্ড হচ্ছে হেড অরিকুলার ঠিক আছে তারপরে লেজার অপশন লেজার হেড অপশন লেজার হার্ড অপশন head auricular is the CT of body coming from the cervical plexus. Alright. Get it all that. I don't think hard action with the hard no. So we know something. We can later on we can later right. Arteries are supraorbital, arteries supraorbital, supraorbital. This is the superficial temporal, posterior auricular, supraorbital, supraorbital, superficial temporal, posterior auricular, and the occipital. ठीक है? और ठीक और कुछ इसको the discussion as an introductory note, I have given the character of the facial muscle, right? In order muscle. Okay, together with data developed from the second painkiller. Okay, except the fasciculus and quality of the character of fasciculus I have given. One is supplied by the photograph of the vision. Now, the photograph of the facial muscle except the fasciculus comes from photograph of all the muscles of the face except the fasciculus comes from right? From the facial except fasciculus. Alright. You see, I would be regarded as a very good. Even water body. Water the full one. मुर्गी 100% যেটা ঝোলে সেটাকে কি বলে ওয়াটার বডি WATP দেখো বাটন ঠিক আছে এই বাটনটা করতে শুরু হয় ঠিক আছে এটা আছে তাহলে ফেশিয়ালটা এটা এই মাসলগুলোকে সাপ্লাই করে হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে ঠিক আছে এটারই মাসলে দেখুন আপনার সাথে ডাইজেশন নিয়ে হবে ঠিক আছে we are concerned about the extracellular part of the facial right extracellular part of the facial এটা আমরা পুরোপুরি কথা নিয়ে হ্যাঁ সাইনোভাস্কুলার বলবে ঠিক আছে so the facial comes out to the extracellular to the sinovascular component of the দেখো ঠিক আছে just about it while because in the facial canal we get two canals number one is branch to stability and other ordering canal style facial canal get it এটা facial canal আমি বলবো এই যে পার্ট এইটা কাল এই পার্টটা হচ্ছে পরে বাবা পরে লিনিয়ার পার্ট ঠিক আছে এটা সিরিয়াল এটা বসে ঠিক আছে এইটা anterior wall এটা facial canal এখান থেকে দুটো ওয়ার্ড যাবে একটা ব্রাঞ্চ টু স্টেপিনিয়াস একটা ব্রাঞ্চ টু স্টেপিনিয়াস আর একটা কোয়াড্রাটিক পেনিস আর মিলিমিটার আবার এখান থেকে যাবে কোয়াড্রাটিক পেনিস ঠিক আছে তাহলে সেকেন্ড লাইনটা যাচ্ছে যে আরেকটা মাসল ক্লোজ দিয়েছিল এটা হচ্ছে স্টাইলোহার স্টেপিনিয়াস স্টেপিনিয়াস ইন্টারমিডিয়েট স্টেপিনিয়াস কে সাথে these are branch to stapedium branch to stapedium तो हमें तो नहीं मिल रही है वहां क्या है branch to stapedium এটা इंटरमीडिएट ঠিক আছে আরেকটা আছে কোয়াড্রাটিক পার্ট ঠিক আছে এইখান দিয়ে আমরা সাধারণত পুরোপুরি এই দিকে আসে আমরা এই দিকে আসে আমরা ফেশিয়াল ঠিক আছে এখান থেকে প্রথমে এসে পোস্টেরিয়র অরিকুলার আছে ঠিক আছে হ্যাঁ এইখান থেকে সাইডে হয় একটা ডাইরেকশন সাইডে হয় আর একটা পসিবিলিটি ডাইগাস এখান থেকে দুটো হয় একটা সাইডে হয় একটা পসিবিলিটি এই এইটা সামনে একটা সাইডে হয় একটা পসিবিলিটি ডাইগাস তাহলে এক্সিট করো এই যে মানে কথা আমি পড়ে আসবো ঠিক আছে এটা দরকার ঠিক আছে এবারে এই যে এক্সিটটা এটা দিয়ে আসে কোন এরে তো যদি না বুঝি এই বাতটা হয় রয়েছে Take a message. इंटेरियर इंटेरियर ऑफ कानून को ऐकला कानून को ऐकला it is muscles of private part. ठीक है private accommodation muscle. ठीक है interval of weight. अगर anterior में तीन में surface का तो lateral surface. ठीक है anterior में surface का बोलते हैं इटा तो medial surface. राइट हो medial surface का तुमको बाहर. anterior medial और इटा posterior medial. ठीक है तो उसमें भी ये कोई ग्रुप ठीक है मैसेज प्रोसेस का ग्रुप है ठीक है ठीक है पॉसिबिलिटी ऑफ डायग्नोसिस आप एक्सटर्नल सर्फेस में सारे में बैठता हो कोई जगह पे भी आ सकते हो पेशेंट ठीक है पूरा एक्सप्रेस ठीक है बात पूरा एंटीरियर बॉडी ठीक है can be movement okay আচ্ছা আজকে বেশি নেই আবার আপনি বেড়ে রাখবেন ওই স্পিং লেভেলে দেন ইন্টারমিডিয়েট প্লেনে দেন ঠিক আছে এর সামনে আগে বের তারপরে আটকে তারপরে না হ্যাঁ আগে বের তারপরে আটকে তারপরে না প্রথম না আর সেন্সরি ট্রিটমেন্ট নিয়ে আমি পড়ে বলবো আমাদের কানেকশনস
Almost half an hour. I already had the video. I got stuck.
अपनी रेस्ट नहीं नाम रेस्ट
रेस्ट के लिए सिलेबस स्टार्ट कर दो ठीक है ছোট করে বলছি আর জেনারেল ফিচার অফ স্পিনোয়েড ওকে টেম্পোরাল ইজ ওভার ফর ইউ এনি কনফিউশন ওকে টেম্পোরাল ফাইন্ড বাকি আছে তো একবার যা নিয়ে
গেছে ছোট দিক তো গেল
স্পিনোয়েড
আমাকে কি বলছিস আরে ক্যামেরা পুরো যাবে
okay about sphenoid bone okay where it could be present have you seen in the articulated skull where it is present in front which bone is there write it down sphenoid means it's a wedge shaped bone sphenoid is a wedge shaped bone which is connecting between the frontal and occipital bone okay so it is a paired or unpaired who is saying paired it is unpaired tell me which are the unpaired cranial bone frontal occipital ethmoid and sphenoid and which are paired temporal and parietal so total 8 okay so it would be articulating with how many bones write it down 8 bones this sphenoid is articulating as well as 8 bones which are they number 1 is frontal front में frontal है right back occipital in the between you have temporal and parietal so these 4 okay rather than that which could be the other bone ethmoid number 1 is ethmoid then palatine ethmoid palatine okay then vomer and zygomatic so as well as 8 bones so how many parts are there in the sphenoid it has got one body right then it has 2 greater wings 2 lesser wings and there is pterygoid plate okay pterygoid plate so write it down what are the part first one is body greater wing lesser wing and the pterygoid process okay so in the body what are the thing you could see in the body so in the body it has which are the bone has got the sinuses which are the bone has got the sinus so it is a type of irregular and pneumatic bone it is also a type of irregular and pneumatic bone base of the skull here base of the skull हैं सब बड़ा base of the skull is specimen
base of the skull tendons spinous और Clavicular and
So it is pneumatic and irregular bone. Okay, so which are the other pneumatic bone, do you know? Means having the paranasal air sinuses. There are 4 group, right? Paranasal air sinus, which are they? Bol Chinmay bol, ki paranasal air sinus আছে কোনটা কোনের মধ্যে? Number 1 is maxilla, then frontal, okay, then sphenoid and ethmoid. Okay, so total 4 bones are there where there are groups of sinuses. So what is the main function of sinus? Why the sinus is there in the bone? Maintaining the air pressure. Then anything else? Main function of sinus? It is making the skull lighter in weight. Okay, it is making the skull lighter in weight because brain is already 1.5 kg. Okay, just like the liver. So that's why it is making the skull lighter. Second function is it is making resonance of voice. Okay, as because it is there is amplification of sound. Okay, it is making resonance of voice. Sphenoid part. Okay, so in the sphenoid bone, what are the thing you will get in the body? Okay, so body, write it down. First thing you will see, there will be 2 sphenoidal air sinuses. In front anteriorly, you will see there will be 2 sphenoidal air sinuses. Okay, then there is one spine of the sphenoid. It will be articulating with the cribriform plate of the ethmoid. Spine of the ethmoid. I will show you in the future. Just write. Spine of sphenoid or rostrum. It is also known as rostrum. Rostrum would be articulating with the skull. Articulated skull koi? Skull ta koi articulated? Na articulated skull ta nahi. Sphenoidal air sinuses. How many number? 2. Okay, and it is asymmetrical, and in between there is one septum. Okay, in between there is one septum. So next is sphenoidal spine, or it is also known as rostrum of the sphenoid. It would be articulating with cribriform plate of ethmoid. So which one is the cristagalite? This one. Okay, part to be on the base of the skull, some part is here. What is this sinus? It is frontal sinus. Okay, so this is the frontal bone. Okay, so which would be the articulation with the sphenoid, where it would be articulated? Could you tell me how this orbital cavity is formed? I told how many boundaries are there, orbital cavity. How it is formed? Which are the bone it is articulated? So this is the orbital plate of the frontal on the roof. Then below zygomatic orbital plate of zygomatic. Then orbital surface of maxilla. Right? Any other bone? Nasal bone থাকবে, lacrimal থাকবে, and again sphenoid থাকবে. Sphenoid, কোন? Both greater wing as well as lesser wing. Okay, so which part would be making the orbital cavity? Remember, sphenoid greater wing and the lesser wing of sphenoid. Okay, then rostrum of this sphenoid. So which structure are attached here? Write it down. Sphenomandibular ligament. Sphenomandibular ligament. Rostrum. Okay. Now this body. Suppose it is a body of sphenoid. So it is a 3D structure. So what are the surface and border it would be having? How many surfaces? It is a 3-dimensional. What would be the surface? Anterior, posterior, superior, inferior, and 2 lateral. So it has got anterior, posterior, superior, inferior, and 2 to lateral surfaces. This is only the body I am talking about. Okay. So now the superior part is very important. Superior part means that is making the base of the skull. Okay. So superior part, what are the things you will see? First one is yeah. First one is write it down, sulcus chiasmaticus. Sulcus chiasmaticus. So now what is sulcus chiasmaticus? Name signifies chiasma कहाँ पर मिलता है? Optic chiasma. So optic chiasma means there is two nerve, optic nerve. So it is it entering directly to the particular eye? No, it is crossing, right? So it is known as optic chiasma. So where it would be situated? Just above this sulcus chiasmaticus. Sulcus chiasmaticus. Okay. Okay. Then back of that, immediately back of the sulcus chiasma, there is tuberculum sella. That is tuberculum sella or celli. Tuberculum celli. So there would be one elevation. Okay, what is this sulcus chiasmaticus? It is one canal. Okay, it is one canal where this optic chiasma is situated. So just back of that you are having tuberculum sella. Okay, then back of that you are having one depression. What is that? Sella tarsica. So which structure will be situated? Rather than pituitary? So suppose pituitary in the between. Okay, so which structure will be present laterally? Lateral relation of the sella tarsica. This pituitary or hypophyseal gland will be present only on the hypophyseal fossa. Okay, so which structure would be on lateral? Write it down. Remember, this is very important. First one is internal carotid artery. Internal carotid artery, and second one is cavernous sinus. Okay, both sides of the pituitary gland. And this chiasma is also very important in relation to this pituitary gland. So what will happen if there is any tumor in the pituitary gland? Internal carotid artery would be compressed, so there would be blood supply would be less. Any other thing? So if this is a hypophysis cerebri, just in front I told sulcus chiasmaticus, there is a optic chiasma. So what would be happen? So if that pituitary gland is enlarged, okay, so what would be the clinical finding? Write it down. The prolactin level. The prolactin, because prolactin is produced by pituitary gland has got how many parts? Adenohypophysis, neurohypophysis, and the middle part. Okay, so then adenohypophysis will produce which hormone? All the tropic hormones along with prolactin. Middle part will produce MSH, melanocyte stimulating hormone, and neurohypophysis, oxidation, vasopressin. Okay, these two. So if it is enlarged, prolactin level would be shifted to up to greater than 200 gram per dl. Greater than 200 gram per dl. So if you found any patient with this thing and he or she particularly complains of any kind of headache, persistent headache, okay, and visual disturbance, then think for the pituitary tumor. Greater than 200. Normal level? Milligram per kg. So what would be the normal level? Prolactin level normal, that is what? Up to 29. 29.5 is the normal level. So think about that. 29, it would be shifted to greater than 200. So which bone is the sphenoid? So butterfly shaped structure. So I am talking about, this is the body of sphenoid. This body of sphenoid. And what is this? This is the spine of the sphenoid. Okay, it would be articulating. This is the cribriform plate. I told it is having so many foramen. Which structure passes? How many olfactory bulb are there? 8 to 20. 8 to 20. And how it would be looking like? Looking like a, have you seen matchstick? So it would be looking same. Olfactory bulb would be elevated and there would be olfactory nerve. How many number? 8 to 20. MCQ আছে, ঠিক আছে? So it would be piercing the cribriform plate. So it would be articulating with the spine of the sphenoid bone. This is also called rostrum. Okay. So back of that you are having this area. This is called, you could get this canal. It is known as sulcus chiasmaticus. So this optic chiasma would be just superior to it. Optic chiasma would be present just superior to it. Okay, and both side would be optic chiasma. দু সাইডে কি থাকবে? Cavernous sinus, internal carotid artery, but immediately this side would be optic nerve that would be crossing here. Okay, and just what is this? This is the tuberculum sella. This part, elevated part. Okay, this is tuberculum sella. Just back of that, what is this structure? This, it is the sella turcica. Okay, it is the sella turcica. Again, see from the sella turcica, again you are having one slope, one quadrangular structure. This one. Okay, this is the sella turcica. Back of that, again you are having this square shape area. Okay, it is known as diaphragmata sellae. Okay, it is known as diaphragmata sellae. Okay, next, what are the important structure you will see? Just beside this sulcus chiasmaticus, both sides you are getting two notch. What is this? It is known as anterior clinoid process. It is known as anterior clinoid process. Okay, so just beside sulcus chiasmaticus, there is a situation of anterior clinoid process. So which structure is attached here? Write it down. Tentorium cerebelli. Tentorium cerebelli. Tentorium cerebelli. So what is tentorium cerebelli? Have you seen tent? Tent, have you seen? It's natural. Have you seen the tent? So it should be some support, should be some root. So these are the two roots of the tentorium cerebelli. So above is the flux cerebri, then back is flux cerebelli, then tentorium cerebelli, and here is the diaphragmata sellae. So diaphragmata sellae is a particular thing only covering this hypophysis fossa. This pituitary gland has got its own covering. Okay, that is called diaphragmata sella. Okay, and here is the attachment of tentorium cerebelli. So if you see from here, it would be looking like a tent both sides. From here up to here, from here to here. Okay, so it would be looking like a tent, and it would be present over here. It would be covering the base of the skull. And above would be flux cerebri, flux cerebelli. Okay. So rather than that, what are the other structure you could see? See, this is the middle clinoid fossa. Middle clinoid process. This is the anterior clinoid process. This is the middle clinoid process, and this is the posterior clinoid process. Just the notch. Okay, this is the anterior. This one is the middle, and this is the posterior. Both sides. You have to see the hypophysis fossa, the boundary. Okay. So next one we will discuss, that is about, this is the superior surface. Okay, what about the inferior surface? If you see the body of this sphenoid, so this is the body of this sphenoid. It will be articulating with which bone? Ethmoid I told. Another one is pyramidal plate of palatine. Pyramidal plate of palatine. Here it will be articulating pyramidal plate of palatine. So you could find these two plates. What are these two plates? This is the palatine process of maxilla. And what about these two? perpendicular plate of ethmoid. Perpendicular plate of ethmoid. Okay. So inferiorly it is articulating with two bone, ethmoid and palatal. Okay. What about the lateral one? Lateral side. So write it down. Laterally, body of the sphenoid is articulating with zygomatic. Laterally, the body of sphenoid is articulating with zygomatic. Okay. So next thing we will discuss about the greater wing. Greater wing. So which one is the greater wing here? So it is making the floor of the middle cranial fossa. It is making the floor of the middle cranial fossa. Which one is the lesser wing? This is the lesser wing. So lesser wing is anteriorly. This is the greater wing. Okay, it is a bad shaped bone. Okay, and if you see downwards, it has got two plates. What are these two plates? See here, these two plates. This is the pterygoid plate. So it has to stand. Okay. Small wings are lesser wing. These two. This is the greater wing, and this is the pterygoid plate. Okay. Then we will discuss about the greater wing first. Okay. What are the structural inputs in the greater wing? It is making the floor of the middle cranial fossa. It is making floor of the middle cranial fossa. So what are the things you could see? So it has got three surfaces. Upper surface, it is also known as cerebral surface. Lower surface is known as orbital surface and the lateral surface. So it has got cerebral surface, orbital surface and lateral surface. Okay. So we will see the cerebral surface. It will be related to temporal lobe of the cerebrum. Okay. So floor is related to temporal lobe of the cerebrum. And there is numerous foramina. What are the foramina? So first foramen, just immediately to this optic chiasma, there is one foramen. It is known as base of the skull. पढ़े हो नहीं? भूल गए चीज? প্রথম নার্ভ কে olfactory কোথা দিয়ে যাচ্ছে? ক্রিমিফর্ম প্লেট দিয়ে। দেন হচ্ছে অপটিক কোথা দিয়ে যাচ্ছে? অপটিক ক্যানেল দিয়ে। দেন থার্ড কে অকুলোমোটর, ট্রক্লিয়ার, রাইট? এগুলো কোথা দিয়ে যাবে? I told it would be going to the wall of the cavernous sinus. Wall of the cavernous sinus. Then fifth one is trigeminal. How many branches? Three branches. Ophthalmic, maxillary, mandibular. Then abducent. Again it will go to the wall of the cavernous sinus. Seventh and eighth. কোথা দিয়ে যাবে 7th 8? টেম্পোরাল বোনের কোন এরিয়া? These 7 and 8, where it will go? To the internal air by the internal acoustic meatus. Which one is the internal acoustic meatus? This one. This one is the internal acoustic meatus. Where it is situated? In the petrous part of temporal. You could see. Okay. Okay. Then next foramen is 7 8 is over. Okay, it is going to the internal acoustic meatus. Then next is 9 10 11. It will be going through the jugular foramen. Then next one is 12. It will be going through the hypoglossal foramen. Okay. So this is the most commonest question in Viva. Tell me the course for the cranial nerve. So all are going directly. One is taking a U-turn. What is that nerve? I told. Trochlear. Very good. So it has got the longest intracranial course. Longest because it is taking a U-turn. Okay. So in the first foramen you could see that is known as foramen rotundum. Write it down. Foramen rotundum. So foramen rotundum will pass which nerve? Maxillary division of trigeminal nerve. Okay. So just behind the foramen of ovale there is another foramen that is known as foramen of ovale. Foramen of rotundum, just beside you will have foramen of ovale. Which structure passes? Core structure. Core structure. Write it down. MALE. M-A-L is the formula. First one is foramen ovale. First one is mandibular division of trigeminal nerve. Mandibular division of trigeminal nerve. A for accessory meningeal artery. A for accessory meningeal artery. Okay. L for lesser petrosal nerve. Lesser petrosal nerve. So there you write it's a branch of glossopharyngeal nerve. Lesser petrosal is a branch of glossopharyngeal. Greater petrosal is a branch of facial. Okay. Then E for emissary vein. E for emissary vein. So these are the four structures you have to remember. Okay. Accessory meningeal artery. Okay. So then again we are getting another foramen that is known as foramen spinosum. Foramen. There is one minute foramen just beside the foramen ovale. It is known as foramen spinosum. So which structure passes? So branch of middle meningeal artery. Branch of middle meningeal artery. And another one is nerva spinosus. Nerva spinosus. Spinosus foramen. Okay, foramen spinosum. Here is nerva spinosus. Okay. So then next structure again we are having one lacerated margin. It is known as foramen lacerate. So again which structure passes? Lacerated margin. This one. It would be having lacerated margin. So here you will have three foramen and here only one long foramen that would be lacerated. Okay. So which structure would be passing? Emissary vein. Emissary vein. Okay. Connecting the cavernous sinus with the intercranial venous sinus. Cavernous sinus to intercranial venous sinus. Intercranial venous sinus. Okay. Now next, so that's all about the greater vein. Okay. Then next is lesser vein. So another thing about greater vein. Okay. This thing I forget. Which bone it is articulating? Which part? Occipital bone. It should be articulating with which part? Basilar part of the occipital bone. Okay. Articulation. Just write it down. Greater vein articulation. Basi-occipital. Okay, it would be articulating with basilar part of the occipital bone. So that is the posterior articulation. Okay, then lateral articulation would be. So what is this one? Temporal. Which part? Antero-inferior border of squamous part of temporal bone. Just I am showing which one is the antero-inferior border. This is the superior border of squamous part and this is the antero-inferior border. It will be articulating with greater vein of sphenoid. Okay, antero-inferior part of the squamous part of temporal bone. Okay, now the parietal. It will be articulating where? The parietal bone. This is the articulation. So you know it is a H, right? So what are the bone? Temporal is over, anterior-inferior. So this is the greater vein of sphenoid. Okay. So parietal will be articulating with which part? It is known as sphenoidal angle of parietal angle of parietal bone. It is also known as antero-inferior angle of parietal bone. Antero. So if you see this one, so which one is the antero-inferior? This is which suture? This should be lateral, right? This is the articulating with the temporal. Okay. Then you have antero-inferior. This one is antero-superior. Then this is posterior-inferior, posterior-superior. So this is the most pointed end. That is the antero-inferior. From where you will have this, there will be tree-like projection of the middle meningeal artery, root of middle meningeal artery. Okay. So this is the articulation for the greater wing. Anything else? Front bone, zygomatic. Okay, orbital part of zygomatic. Okay, so this is the articulation of the greater wing of sphenoid. Next we will discuss about the lesser wing of sphenoid. So what are the structure you will see? First one is in the lesser wing. Which structure will be present over here? Frontal lobe of the cerebellum. Frontal lobe of the cerebellum. So you have to see like this. Okay. So in between the lesser wing and greater wing, there is one horizontal foramen, horizontal canal-like structure. What is that? This is the lesser wing. This is the greater wing. So it is not complete. There would be one canal. Okay, canal or foramen. It is known as superior orbital fissure. This fissure above. So in eye there are two fissures: superior orbital fissure, inferior orbital fissure. Foramen, where you will get superior orbital foramen? कौन से बोन में मिलेगा सुपीरियर ऑर्बिटल फोरामेन? फ्रंटल में मिलेगा एंड इंफीरियर ऑर्बिटल फोरामेन maxillary bone. But superior and inferior orbital fissure will be found in the orbital cavity. So remember, superior orbital fissure is formed by articulation of superiorly lesser wing and inferiorly greater wings. Superiorly lesser wing, inferiorly greater wing. Okay, medially, which is this structure? Medially क्या है? Body of sphenoid. Medially, body of sphenoid, and laterally, again orbital plate of zygomatic. Okay, orbital plate of zygomatic. So why this is important? So many structure passes through this fissure. Write it down. Number one. So eye is supplied by which cranial nerve? Optic is for the vision. But in the eye there are so many muscles. How many muscles? Total 6 muscles. Okay. So there are rectus muscle. This thing you should know. Rectus muscle are how many? 4. Superior, inferior, medial, lateral. And there are 2 obliques. Superior oblique, inferior oblique. So total 6 muscles. And there is another muscle which is drooping of eyelid. That is doing levator palpebral superioris. Just write it down. Eye muscle. Eye muscle. So there are 6 muscles. Superior rectus. Okay. Superior rectus, inferior rectus, medial rectus, lateral rectus. Okay. Then superior oblique, inferior oblique. And you all know ptosis. Ptosis means what? Drooping of the eyelid. So this is the muscle, that is the levator palpebral superioris. Levator palpebral superioris. So why I told you this muscle? Because for the nerve supply. Okay. So first one is, write it down, one formula, LR6SO4. LR6SO4. Okay. Lateral rectus superior oblique, LR6SO4. LR. Okay, so that means lateral rectus is supplied by 6 abducens nerve. Okay, and superior oblique is supplied by trochlear nerve. Remaining all the muscle, including levator palpebrae superioris, is supplied by oculomotor. Okay, not optic. Optic is for vision. Okay, so this is the motor supply of the eye. Okay, so first one is first structure passes, that is the third cranial nerve, oculomotor nerve, and this oculomotor has got three division of oculomotor nerve. First structure. Okay, second one is trochlear. Okay, then fifth one is trigeminal, all the branches of ophthalmic branch. Okay, so ophthalmic branch has got how many branch? Now you have to say. Dennis? It has got 3 branches. So formula is LFN. Okay, write it down, LFN. Ophthalmic branch. This maxillary division, mandibular division and ophthalmic division. Now I am talking about ophthalmic division. So first one is L for lacrimal. F for frontal. Okay, F for frontal. And N for nasociliary. Okay, so these are the branch of the ophthalmic branch of trigeminal. Okay, so what you are getting? 3, 4, 5, right? 3, 4, 5 cranial nerves. Then write it down, abducens nerve. Okay. Then next one is accessory meningeal artery. Okay, and the last one is sympathetic plexus. Last one would be sympathetic plexus. So as well as 6 structures that are passing through this superior orbital fissure. Okay, so here you write it down. The superior orbital fissure is divided by 2 compartments. 2 to 3 compartments. Superior orbital fissure is a long structure, so it is divided into 3 compartments by the fibers of zin. ZIN. Okay, ये MCQ में आता है, right? Fibers of zin are found in the superior orbital fissure. ZIN. Okay, fibers of zin. So that is for this superior orbital fissure. Next one is, we will discuss about the pterygoid process. Pterygoid process, and how many pterygoid plates are there? What are they? So these are the pterygoid plates, both sides. So there is one medial pterygoid plate and these are the lateral pterygoid plate. These are all the part of this sphenoid plate. Okay, including pterygoid process. So just write it down. What are the muscle attachment are here? Each muscle are attached here. Number 1 is, just remember the name. Okay. First one is deep fibers of lateral pterygoid. Deep fibers of lateral pterygoid. Okay. Upper fiber of medial pterygoid. The next one is superior constrictor. Superior constrictor. So have you come across? It's a muscle of pharynx. Superior constrictor, in bracket you write muscle of pharynx. Okay. Then pterygomandibular fossa. And fifth one is pharyngobasilar fossa. Pharyngobasilar developed during not 7 and 8 but 9th life. 9th week of uterine life. And when does it fuse? At the time of puberty or more than 35 years. Right. Okay, so that is about the fusion. Now next one is clinical anatomy. So what are the things? First one I discussed, fusion 35 years. All part fuses at the time of 35 years. So it would be ossified from partly membrane and partly from bone. Okay, so ossiomembranous ossification. Just write which part develop from membrane. Which are the part of sphenoid that develop from membrane are body of sphenoid and greater wing of sphenoid okay, except the spine of the greater wing, except the spine of the greater wing and the pterygoid hamulus. Pterygoid hamulus. So which one is the hamulus? This part. Hamulus. This is the pterygoid plate, right? Both sides you are having this small elevation. This is known as pterygoid hamulus. So this part is not developed from the membrane. Okay. So greater wing and the pterygoid plate except the pterygoid hamuli and body of sphenoid. These are developed from membrane. Now about the clinical anatomy. First one is the pituitary tumor I discussed. So what are the things you will get in the pituitary tumor? You could be diagnosed by, I told, high level of prolactin. What you will advise? Which test you will advise to confirm it? কি টেস্ট করাতে বলবো আমাদের কনফার্ম করতে হবে হ্যাঁ এলাইজা এমআরআই এনজাইম কোন থাকতে পারে তুই তো ফিজিওলজিক্যাল পয়েন্ট অফ ভিউ থেকে এলাইজা বলছিস এমআরআই বলে কি দেখা যাবে plain X-ray করলেও দেখা যাবে there will be elevation of the tumor over the hypophyseal fossa. Okay, so what would be the symptom? Key symptom হবে number 1, write it down. Number 1 would be diplopia, double vision, diplopia. Okay, then there is one thing, hemianopia. So what is hemianopia? This vision is divided into 4 quadrants. Okay, this our whole vision is divided into 4 quadrants. So what could be the quadrant? इस साइड में अगर नहीं दिखाई देगा तो क्या बोलेंगे आप? Lateral side में superolateral, superomedial, inferomedial, inferolateral. So this is suppose half side is you could not be seen. Okay, half side is blind. So that is known as hemianopia. Hemianopia. Particular one side would be blind. Okay, so that is due to this pituitary tumor, and there would be bulging exophthalmos or pulsating exophthalmos. Means eye to bahar aayega hi and there would be pulsation due to involvement of internal carotid artery. Okay, because I told laterally क्या रहता है? Internal carotid artery and the cavernous sinus. Okay, and there will be pulsating exophthalmos. Okay, so these are the feature. Then anything else? If there is any fracture of the sphenoid, what will happen? So it is a fracture of the base of the skull. So there would be CSA would be leaking from nostril and the air. So it is known as CSA poturia and rhinorrhea. CSA poturia and rhinorrhea. Okay, so rather than this sphenoid, it is creating which canal? Could you see? Could you make out this canal? This canal, both sides. It is known as pterygoid canal. It is known as, this is the pterygoid plate. Okay, so it is making this canal. It is known as pterygoid canal. It's very important. Pterygoid canal. Okay, so that is all about the sphenoid. Okay. Now briefly I will tell that day I will not discuss about the temporal two parts over. Not over. দুটো হয়েছিল তো কি কি পার্ট হয়েছিল temporal? Squamous হয়েছিল, tympanic হয়েছিল, রাইট? তাই তো? না, mastoid হয়েছিল আর mastoid হয়েছিল, squamous হয়েছিল। ওকে? temporal petrous नहीं हुआ, petrous part, petrous नहीं बाकी चीज, petrous part of temporal bones, right? So see, this is the sphenoid, this is the temporal. How to determine the side? कैसे determine करेंगे side? Zygomatic process would be anteriorly, squamous process would be superiorly, mastoid process would be backwards, and this external acoustic meatus would be present laterally. Okay, so what are the different parts? This is the squamous part, this is the mastoid part, and this is the external acoustic meatus. Just below you are having this triangle. It is known as tympanic part. Okay, and inside you are having this rock-like bone. That is the petrous part of temporal. Now write it down. What are the part? It has got one apex and base. Okay, so which one is the apex? This is the apex. Okay. So we
কতবার ফোন করবি রে?
জন্মদিন ক্লাস করছিস কি?
ক্লাস করে বাইরে অন্যরা কারণে
যা আগে ঘুরে
আমার
অ্যাটেন্ডেন্স করে এবার আমি
দিও ব্যাট। So see, this is the apex. Okay, so apex, and this is torture, you know, means the day of the birthday. Okay, so it should be respected. So this is the
এখনো
base.
বাকি আছে একটু। সেকেন্ড রাউন্ড বাকি আছে। সেকেন্ড রাউন্ড আমি করব।
So this is the base of the petrous part of temporal bone. This is the apex. Okay, so and it has got 3 border and 3 surfaces. So what are the border? First one is, which would be the anterior. Anterior it would be towards the squamous part. Okay, so this is the anterior border. This one is the superior border, notch-like border. Okay, and this is the inferior border. Okay, so write it down. There are 3 borders: anterior, superior, and posterior. Anterior, superior, and posterior. And there are 3 surfaces. So this is the anterior surface. First one is the anterior surface. This would be the posterior surface. What is this opening? External to bahar hai. It is internal acoustic meatus. Okay, and this is the inferior surface. Inferior surface is very much important. Okay, so many structures related. So briefly we will discuss. First one is anterior surface. Okay, so anterior surface, what are the things you could get? First one is, here see there is one cave. Okay, small depression over here. That is also for the trigeminal ganglion, and it is known as Meckel's cave. Okay, again I will show you here. Okay, so it is the petrous part, right? Here you are getting, this is known as Meckel's cave. So Meckel's cave aata hai, right? Just write it down. Meckel's cave is related to the trigeminal ganglion. Okay, which is related to be here. First structure. This is the superior part. Okay. Then back of that you are having one eminence. It is known as arcuate eminence. Okay. This is the trigeminal cave. Okay, it is also known as Meckel scale. Back of that you are having one elevation. So this part, this is known as arcuate eminence. So it will be related to, write it down, superior semicircular canal. Superior semicircular canal. Okay, and in this eminence you are having two slope. There will be two slope both sides. So other two canal. What are the two other canal? Lateral and posterior semicircular canal. So all the semicircular canal will be related to arcuate eminence, but chiefly the superior semicircular canal, right? So back of that you could get, there would be one elevated part that is known as tegment tympani. Tegment tympani. Tegment tympani attachment would be tentorium cerebelli. Tentorium cerebelli. Okay. So this is the tegment tympani. Then back of that it will be attached along with the squamous and the mastoid part. Okay, so this is the anterior surface. Now about the posterior surface, which structure is related? First thing you will get, there will be one large foramina that is known as internal acoustic meatus. Now the question is, which structure passes? Already you know. 7th and 8th, but here you have to write the facial nerve and the superior and inferior division of vestibulocochlear nerve. Superior and inferior division of vestibulocochlear nerve. Along with that one artery that is known as labyrinthine artery. Okay, labyrinthine artery. So it will be passing over here. Okay, so just beside of this foramina you will get two small foramina again. Okay. Just above and down of this internal acoustic meatus there is two small foramina. Which structure passes? Labyrinthine artery. Three structure, 7, 8 and labyrinthine artery. Okay, internal acoustic meatus. So just above and below you will have two small foramina. Which structure passes? Greater petrosal nerve and lesser petrosal. দুটো foramen দেখা যাচ্ছে just above and below, so it is greater and lesser petrosal nerve. Okay, so it's a branch of, greater is a branch of facial, lesser is a branch of glossopharyngeal. Remember this. Okay, it will be supplied with structure salivary gland. Salivary gland. Okay, the parotid, submandibular, sublingual, these are supplied by this petrosal nerve. Okay, so that is about the posterior surface. Okay, now see the apex. This is the apex. So which structure is related? There is one canal. It is known as carotid canal. Carotid canal. It would be related to internal carotid artery. Internal carotid artery. So internal carotid artery यहाँ से होकर it should be going to the brain. So what are the two chief artery of the brain? Main artery, principal artery of brain. तो branch हो गया. Write it down. Two principal artery of brain. Number one is, you know, common carotid artery heart में पढ़े हो, right? So common carotid artery has got two division. One is going to brain, internal carotid artery, and external carotid artery. External carotid artery will be giving to the face and neck, muscle of the face and neck, and internal carotid artery it is going to the brain. And back side neck से क्या आ रहा है? Vertebral artery. Okay, second artery is the vertebral artery. So these two arteries they will form so many arterial branch of arteries that is known as circle of Willis. आज जाके देखना, ठीक है? What is circle of Willis? Blood supply of the brain. Okay, so this is the carotid canal. Next surface is the inferior surface. So inferior surface is very much important. First one you will have this quadrangular space. ये space दिख रहा है? Okay, so first part is quadrangular space for the levator thalli palatini. Levator thalli palatini muscle. Veli palatini. Veli palatini. Name signifies muscle of the palate. Okay, limited mini-palatine. Just beside that, you are having another surface. Okay, another fossa. This is for the carotid. It is known as carotid fossa for internal carotid artery. It comes in relation with internal carotid artery. Here. Okay. This is the limited mini-palatine internal carotid artery, and this part is known as jugular fossa for internal jugular vein. Back of that, you are having jugular fossa for the internal jugular vein. Now see here, this is the carotid canal. Okay, carotid fossa. Front of that, you are having one this triangular shape area. This area. It is related to the ganglion for the glossopharyngeal part. Okay. So in front of carotid canal, there is a triangular space, triangular hollow space related to ganglion of glossopharyngeal nerve. Okay. Okay. Then this is for the quadrangular space for the limited mini-palatine. Back of that, you are having the carotid fossa for internal carotid artery. Back of that, internal jugular vein for jugular fossa. So in front of this carotid canal, you are having one triangular hollow space that is for ganglion of the glossopharyngeal nerve. Okay. So this is all about the vitreous part of temporal bone. Okay. So there are two foramina. One I told. What is this foramina? Between tympanic part and squamous part. Squamo-tympanic foramina. Which structure it will pass? Chorda-tympani nerve. Then anterior branch of maxillary artery. Then another one is anterior ligament of Malleus. Okay, three structure. So just beside of that, there is another foramina between the petrous part and mastoid part. It is known as petromastoid part. So write it down. Petromastoid part structure passing is petromastoid foramina. Structure passing is posterior auricular branch of vagus. Posterior auricular branch of vagus. Styloid process हो गया? और fine. So just briefly 2-3 lines. Styloid process has got two parts. Okay, first one, this one is tympanohyal and next one is stylohyal. Okay, tympanohyal is above, below part is stylohyal. So which structure is at the see the tip? So write it down, tip, attachment of stylohyoid ligament. At the tip, attachment of stylohyoid ligament. Okay, anteriorly. So ये अगर एक surface हुआ, what are the four surfaces? There will be anterior, posterior, lateral and medial. Okay, so tip would be stylohyoid ligament, anterior would be styloglossus, anterior would be attachment of styloglossus, posterior would be attachment of stylohyoid muscle, not ligament. Posterior would be attachment of stylohyoid muscle, and medially would be stylopharyngeus. Medially would be stylopharyngeus. Okay, and laterally would be stylomandibular lobe. Okay. So this is all about the